What's going on, guys? Culprit here, and welcome back to my Timber and Stone Let's Play Season 3. We're making some final preparations, a big push to try to kick the hornet's nest, if you will, and draw that necromancer in and finally deal with him once and for all, because we're getting to a point where I really need to start opening trade with merchants, migrants. Obviously, you know, my two most precious commodities right now are people and feathers. And feathers I'm out of. I have about 79 arrows, as you guys can see. The whole defense of this entire fort is based on archery and arrows and potentially maybe flaming arrows, ballistas. Need feathers. Two people. And to that end, unfortunately, I have some bad news. I lost Andre. He was swarmed over by a pack of wolves. He was just finishing this path of death, as we're calling it. Literally, it was like the last block, and it was like over here, and I kind of knew he was out on a limb, but there was just no way to do it. If you don't mind that block, the whole thing doesn't work. As he mined the one block, it meant he had to walk all the way back around and up and do the holy accordion back and forth as well. And literally, it was very weird. It was like the second he mined that block, and I had scanned. I had done like one of these, looking for any immediate threats. Second he mined that block, from over here, a pack of like 6 wolves, full speed sprint, took him. Like it took him down before I could really react to try to save him and then think to record. So I apologize for that. You've missed the death. Wasn't anything spectacular. There wasn't anything going on before it or after it really worth noting. Just, you know, building up the walls. You can see some crenellations. I've added the ballista. One thing I do want to show you, well, the whole point of login is obviously we are getting revisited by a baddie. So we're going to deal with him this episode, but first I want to kind of catch you up. I've been doing a lot, added some crenellations, obviously, as I mentioned. I've had guys stationed. That's how I saw him. He came on very quick. Again, I think the pathfinding doesn't quite know how to deal with this yet, which is fine with me. It's kind of a buffer to the door. I don't even have a door, but he kind of ran right up this way and then fell back. I don't know if that's... Maybe there's a threat detection on their port. I don't know, but I've been having an archer stationed up here. You see the training dummies. He just sits up here, trains. He is Natali, level 17, my best archer. Also a forager, farmer, jack of all trades. You see my little bit of tree farm going on here, trying to build it up. Wood is a bit of an issue. Not so bad, but I'm burning through a lot of it with training dummies. You see I've actually just started to do some infantry training. I'm going to be training, I think it's Hero, to be an infantryman. Just in case, my thinking here is if I can... before the spider came, if I can take out the ballista, the necromancer right away, then I'm just gonna have skeletons, and rather than wasting the last of my arrows taking out the skeletons, I might send an infantryman to kind of clean up. I'm gonna be putting him at risk, but if I run out of arrows before I'm prepared, I'm putting everybody at risk, so it might just be something we have to do. I've kind of finalized the defenses here a little bit. Added a redundancy wall here. My thinking is, as I added the ballista, I'm worried the necromancer will hit it with fire. You know, you see in here, I've gone to great pain. Gosh, I can't talk today. I apologize. It's early, first video of the day. Great pains to keep everything stone, because it seems like sure he can hit the stone, sure he can make it go on fire, but it doesn't burn very long. I'm worried that this will add fuel. He'll hit it, big fire, take down my brick. I've seen it in videos. I've never actually dealt with it myself. So I added a secondary redundancy wall. This is going to get filled in. Basically what I'm going to do is actually the trick I'm going to show you right now is I've sort of figured out how to do a drawbridge, if you can see. It's not really, but it's something adding another layer of defense, as we have all said in that little linked video that where we talk about the defenses. Defense in layers is the way to go. So why do I have this? This is actually scaffolding, if you're not familiar. I'll show you real quick what it takes. It's down here, scaffolding, couple logs, couple rope. Not a big deal for me. Both of those are renewable. So here I just did a little demo as I was experimenting. I've got actually a boar down there. So you can walk over it, no problem. This is simulating my path. This is before I built the path. I just want to make sure this would work. Got a couple scaffolding across. It works perfectly fine. The beauty of this system is as soon as I do this, gone. So I can slam that door shut by myself as God-man, and I don't have to send anybody out into bad ways. So if, let's say this matriarch picks up the pathfinding, starts walking, and gets here, I can just go here, remove a couple of these, boom, castle sealed off, you're not getting in, homeboy, you know, like, and I can just then pick them full of arrows. I think the trick is going to be to leave this open, or leave this intact, so that there is a path. Now, I have not made the hall, but what I'm going to do is I'll probably put the hall like up here. This way they're going to be, I might even probably better off putting it like right here. So this way it's going to lure them right up this whole pathway and what have you. I feel if I bust this too early, it's going to break the pathfinding, and the pathfinding is going to bug out, and it might stay out of range. Because ideally what I want to do for the necro, again, we're going to see, actually, you know what, we may experiment with this right now. Where is... Let me try and find... hero. He was going to train, but we're going to change that right now. Operate siege weapon, sir. So I want you, where are you? I want you up here. Get on that ballista. And for you don't know, you can see the ballista is pre-aimed. I'm actually going to drop it just a little bit. Right in there. Hopefully it won't hit any of the dirt. So as soon as that big spider hits that spot, I'm going to fire it. And hopefully it's going to do a serious load of damage and save me some arrows. This I put in just for the necromancer. I'm a little worried again. This gives him something to shoot at. But I'll let this whole tower burn to the ground if I can kill him quick. I'm not so worried about the skeletons. Let's just give you a look. He has quite a skeleton army going. Look at this guy. Look at this. Holy crud. What's happening is usually he shoots at trees and he kills some and thins them out. He's not doing that so much because, you know, like I've said, welcome to Mordor. I mean, this place is ravaged. What is kind of good is that as the skeletons spawn in, like say they spawn in on the far side, they make a beeline right for the necro. So what happens is they basically comb the countryside and kill all the other threats. Like goblins, I have goblins. They're just not really much of a threat to me. They A, can't get in the castle. B, they're just getting wiped out by skeletons and necromancers. So once I kill the necromancer, it's going to probably switch the balance of nature and they're going to have a lot of more baddies. One reason I need to break out, get a haul going, get some people incoming is I feel like the game is ramping up, seriously. I'm getting a lot more bad people on the map. Obviously, this guy's an indication of that. I haven't been out to kill a little baby spider, so they spawned a big one. That's because, you know, my food production's going up. I've actually kicked that down. I'm trying to control that now. Other things are going up. So I have some ingots and raw stone. As you see, I've been doing quite a bit of mining. The game's starting to ramp up, and I need to get some wheat so I can get my arrows going. Or, you know, and some people. I need some more bodies. So as soon as I'm able to get the haul in, as we talked, I'm going to do like a sky bridge out here, build a tower out here, haul out here probably is going to be the tender. I might move the haul in, but I want to have the option of having a tower out here with a haul. And if that happens, I want to get some migrants, and I'm going to bump my food up. I'm going to put like 2 or 3 guys on the farm for a day or two, ramp the food way up so that hopefully it'll bring me a bunch of migrants in really quick because I need some bodies. I've lost a couple, as you guys know. We've lost Andre, Mark S, and of course Luton got the old turn on one shot. So let's put this together. Let's hope. Let's see what happens here. Somebody has just been spotted. Yep, we know that already. We've been spotted. It's one of the most annoying things. All right, you don't have to shoot the little baby spider too. All right, let's just drop you back so you don't shoot. Conserve that ammo. Gotta keep you over here wide. Now he's running off. He's gonna move on now. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Now, unfortunately, I don't think the necro and he fight. That would be great, but I don't think they do. I think they're kind of buddies. Get on that. I'm gonna try to. Oh shoot, that's not good. This guy climbs this wall, I'm gonna bug out. Yes, I know the spider's been spotted. What I want is you to let them spot you. Now he's gonna move on. So this is all much ado about nothing. I will probably work. What are you doing? What are you? You're dumping something. Why are you dumping something? Walking into a chest, stockpiling bronze pickaxe. Okay. Probably not a bad idea. I've been trying to make some bronze pickaxes, getting some resources going. The ballistas cost iron, I think, so I had to use them for that, but... you're gonna walk off. Come on. I want to fight you. I mean, one real quick way to do that, obviously, is to... See, this is... I don't want to fight both of them at once, is really an issue now. I don't want to fight the necro and the giant spider at once. So what I'm thinking I could do is I could put the haul in, and that's quickly going to make them kind of come at me, bro. And they're going to flood right at me. I don't quite have the layers of defenses I wanted to. What I wanted to do is add another drawbridge in here somewhere so I could completely lock this off. That is something I'm going to work on. He's going to start shooting at this guy. I think he's just going random now. It's very weird. Maybe he approached randomly. I'm not sure. I gotta take him off. I want to make you now. I'm gonna let you mine real quick because there's actually a stone or two in here I've been trying to get out. Yep. Why don't you get those stones? Yep. The reason I'm doing that is I'm worried again. Necromancer fire. I'm afraid it's gonna burn up. So as you guys can see, my fort's doing pretty good as far as defense. I'm pretty impenetrable in that regard. But it's effectively a siege. They're sieging me down, and I'm not gonna mine any more of this. Let me just rebuild this homeboy. I don't know what's up with my language. I've been goofing around with my son all morning. Oop, that's not what I want. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that for now. Oh god, sorry. Cooking all the wrong things. Like I said, we're effective. See, I have dirt in the middle. I shouldn't have done that. Lesson learned next time, I think. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me. Where did he go? Oh, I don't want you mining. I don't want you building. You're my builder. Okay, you know what I need to chop? So I need some wood. Where are you? Rusty. Go do some chopping for me, buddy. Get me some wood. I need some wood. Final preps. But yeah, I'm effectively under siege here. You know, I'm running out. I have food. I can sustain. I mean, I could turtle up here and I could live here for 40, 50 days if I want to just kind of run the game in the background sort of thing. That's not fun. So I need arrows. I need bodies. I'm down to 5 people. Yeah, 5 people. Not good. I need more than that. You know, I want this to be a thriving community. I need the manpower. I have a lot of big plans. I want to get out and kind of control the countryside a little bit. I'm just not able to right now because every guy I have now especially is at just such a super premium. It's crazy. So if I were to take a couple deaths right now, now the whole reason, like I mentioned, I was doing this is because I want to, I'm just trying to fireproof, I guess, is really what I'm doing here. Make sure none of this can burn as much as I can. I mean, I think stone still can burn, but my thinking here is that it burns at least a little bit less than dirt would. I have no idea if that's accurate or what. I really have no idea. So let him build that up. Again, we'll be about as fireproof as we can be. I'm just curious where he's going. He's got his minions with him. He's over there. These guys, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, look at this guy, man. Holy smokes. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to kill him. Like I'm pretty sure I can kill the spider. But how many arrows is that spider gonna take? If I got 77, let's just say it takes 20 arrows to kill that spider. That's 57 to kill. I mean, there's almost 57 skeletons. Hopefully our ballista will help. But even then, I'm... What the hell? Oh, he's shooting. Okay. So they came to the door, huh? Alright. Spider is slain by Natalia. Where did you hit him? I don't see him anywhere. Do you guys? Alright. I don't know what just happened there. Right? Spider is slain by Natalia. Okay. Is that old? That might be an old one. Or did that just happen? Oh yeah, that's over here. Okay. Did that just pop up or am I just completely oblivious? Starting to see why guys are dying on my watch. Anyway, I seriously don't know if I'm going to have enough arrows to take all these guys out. And then that leaves infantry. The problem with that is I cannot... Like, if I drop this drawbridge, there's no other way for me to fight them but through archery. So I might, in essence, be trapping myself. So I have to keep this open as much as I can. Take out the necromancer, let them come in one by one, and I might have to just send Hero down there to defeat him, basically. So what I want to do then, I'm going to dig this little spot out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another drawbridge type thing there as a kind of last resort. Spider's over there. I don't even want him to shoot him unless he's going to come at it. And, like, I have a chance to kill him. So what I'm thinking I may do... Well, how far away. Oh, he's farther away now than he is. Yeah, I've got a goblin somewhere. I can hear him. I don't know if you guys can hear them. I obviously have game sounds down pretty much. Goblins are just getting destroyed. I mean, they're trying to populate. One thing I've encouraged is chickens everywhere. So if I can get wheat, where are these guys? What, they populated somewhere? There he is. These guys are super, super fast, as we saw in Season 2. But it's funny. They just get owned by... I mean, it's not their fault. They're running into an army of 20 skeletons and a necro bombing them. I wish this guy was further away. And what I would do is I put the haul in real quick, because I have a feeling the spider's going to get there much quicker. I could take him out. Then I could take the haul and move the haul away. Like, move it out here. Buy myself some more time. Regroup. Reassess. Fix any damage I've accrued. Okay, you already dug that. That's good. A little quick double hole. So I think really this season right here. Now to give you some perspective, I think this is episode 4 or 5 in that range. I lose track. This is day 17. Season 2 ended on day 14, guys. Like, and I showed you 12 episodes of that. So I've cut out a lot. There's been a lot of kind of boring time, and I say that loosely. I enjoy it. I actually enjoy sitting here micromanaging, building. It's frustrating, as you guys have seen, the pathfinding and AI and things. But I enjoy the challenge. This game is brutal. This game is tough. It can be frustrating. I enjoy it though. I enjoy the challenge. So, but I just don't want you to think that like this has been 4 episodes and I got all this done. This has probably been 20 hours of play, something like that. Probably it's probably 15 to 20 hours for sure on this season now. And that's no exaggeration at all. A lot of downtime. I've kind of had it running on my second monitor, like with, you know, kind of letting them all go about their days, do their jobs, and I've kind of had the camera like this on the second monitor as I do other work, so I can quickly look at our archer station just like I have here now. So he's training at the same time. See, he just killed another skelly for me. That happens periodically, and I can see anybody creeping up on the door. So a lot of time here, but I've cut it out because it just hasn't been much interesting to show you. I've had the bad glitch where I killed the matriarch, but you see I still haven't even been able to get out there and harvest. I haven't left the castle. I mean, I've done this here, but I really haven't left for anything in a while, and that's probably why the area is getting so bad. He's probably going to get destroyed by the skeletons if they come. I mean, there's so much stuff that I could just go out and harvest. It's crazy. Oh, here's some goblins. A couple goblins here. Yeah, the game's definitely turning up the difficulty on me. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop off a farm of food. Just turn that off. I've got food. I've got 250 food. If you guys notice, I switched it for you. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, so that now you can't see dirt, but dirt's not really all that important. And now hopefully you can see food because of my overlay. It's a little more accurate. I've got 250 food right now. That's plenty for 5 people. That's good too. It's a decent number. Actually, I wouldn't mind that going down a little bit, like I said. And as soon as I get a haul and a road, the plan is generally going to be road from here right up to a haul in this area. Probably I could long bridge out. I'll probably have to send someone out on foot to start the tower, like the first 2 rows of it, and then build up to the bridge. It's gonna be a long bridge. It's gonna look doofy. I'm not really liking it, but I don't really see any other way of doing it. And what that's gonna do, as soon as I drop the haul here and leave it there, it's gonna be a beacon for all these things, and they're just gonna be coming. It's up to the guys in the tower to kill them, which is not going to be easy. Again, I don't have enough arrows, but I'm hoping once I do a quick wipe, I can get out, harvest some chicken, get a couple migrants. The home run would clearly be... what are you doing? You're my archer. I just want you up here, though. She dug that out. Yes, she did. So, let's do a build. Fieldstone. Build scaffolding. I've got enough of that. Awesome. Go to be a builder. I will set him up to train. I'm just kind of wrapping the video up. Unfortunately, I thought we were going to have a rumble with a spider. Looks like we might get all of them at once. So, at least this way, here's my thinking. I'm going to leave this up until the last minute. Literally, I might even let some guys cross it and then close it. And let the guys deal with those guys first. Break up the attacks. Yeah, these These goblins have been kind of messing with me for a while, and you hear them and they sound super close, and then they're not. They've been running up against the walls and then running away. I don't know if that's just how they... Sorry, that's my 20-minute mark to wrap it up. I don't know if that's just their AI, how they're supposed to operate, or if, again, see, they look like they're kind of moving towards me, but then they move away. If that's the lack of they can't quite figure out how to get in because they've got a friggin' maze. But it's kept me alive thus far in a pretty hostile map. It's allowed me to build a pretty decent fortress. Again, plenty of beds. I'm upping a little more organized wood production. That's why I'm going to try to shave this hill down here and just continue this tree farm so that wood is not an issue. It isn't. Like I said, I'll get about 100 logs out of this little one. And as these are all chopped and these start to pop, but slowly I'm going to get rid of these as I shave them out. And like I said, I'm going to leave this as a kind of hilltop defense. Hopefully. I'm running out of bodies. Oh, God. Did you just trap yourself in here like a dumbass? Good Lord. Beautiful job. This is the things I deal with, really. And now those are in different directions. I'm curious if that's going to work. That may not work. Can she walk over it? Okay, she can. Good. So then put the last one in, put the fieldstone in. Why what is the problem here? Okay, the stupid boar was balking her. So that's going to do it for this episode. I thought we were going to fight with a spider. He decided against it, but I mean, you can get an idea. It's crawling. Goblins, 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 goblins. And then a big, stupid, more goblins on horses. This guy's just messing with them. Or on wolves. I mean, just look at all the bodies everywhere. Oh, wow. I just told him to go out. Way out. Misclick. Did you not finish that? I guess you gotta get your resources. So, if I can eliminate this spider, eliminate the necro, send Natalia out real quick to kind of harvest up and gather as much as I can, particularly chickens. What are left? I'm hoping that they would spawn relatively quickly. We've got a shot. I would probably also send Hero out and kind of build a tower out here real quick. Start building a fortified position, and it's going to be difficult because he's not going to have many... I probably have to build some resource things right here, like a miner's cart, so he doesn't have to run all the way. It's going to take some logistics, for sure. Alright, why are you not building... What's the problem now? Stockpiling fieldstone. We don't need fieldstone for anything, do we? Why do we need fieldstone? You already built the fieldstone. Okay, so then go over here. This is driving me crazy. Okay, what are you doing now? I didn't instruct you to go to that position. Hopefully she came, saw, and now she realizes. Oh, you know what? Did I not put it back to build? I may not have. Nope, that's why. She doesn't have the order to build. I think that's right. We'll see. Couldn't mess her all up. But this is going to be kind of the fail-safe bridge. If they get in here, I'll kill this one. Just gives me, some redundancy, obviously. And then this... I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll put some scaffolding right up here, so that they can get up top here pretty easily. Like, I'll show you right here, since we're talking about it. Gotta put one... Yeah, put one there. One there. That should do it, and then I could quickly destroy that if need be. And she should be able to get up there then. Yeah, see, so it's quick stairs that I can remove. And then so what I'm going to do then is we're going to go in here with cobble. Well, she's bugging the cobble out. And close that off. So now that's completely sealed. I can get in and out as I need. If the baddies get in here and they're about to, like... If you notice, I took a staircase out of here. If for some reason they get in here, I can get rid of not only that, I can get rid of the trench. But let's say the necromancer hits the ballista, and the ballista starts to melt this whole tower. I've seen it happen in videos. You saw it happen a little bit. The stone did catch fire. All right, why are you doing this? Like, why are you so glitched out? I have to think that I'm almost doing this to myself with all these different pathfinding things. I mean, this shouldn't be hard for her to do. Thank you. Let's say the necromancer hits this, it burns down my wall. Oh no, like there's this whole thing melts to a big fire, and they can now get in here, which would really suck. And that's why I kind of wish I would have made my walls too thick. I may end up going back, you know, long term and doing that. Well, at least I have another layer of redundancy. This is all sealed in. This I might double up this wall over here just to be safe. This obviously not getting through here. This is pretty thick, and then this is all just single wall. But we'll see. We'll take our chances with that. That's the idea. I'm gonna let her go and train some infantry because she's gonna be the only infantry I got. Where did that spider go? That one kind of, the spider worries me a little bit. I wish the spider and the necro fought. Here he is. So I think the only order of business is going to be kind of waiting my time, and hopefully the necro will move away, maybe into this corner. I don't know. He seems to be meandering the other way. If the spider gets really close, I'll probably pop a hole real quick, try to take him down with a ballista bolt or something, save as many arrows as I can, and then pretty much take on the necro. We got to do it. There's no more waiting them out, no more turtling up. We've got to make a move before we're too dire straits of arrows. I'm afraid we might already be. But otherwise, guys, that's going to end it for this episode. Thanks for watching so much. Should be ramping up pretty considerably in the next couple episodes, so look forward to that. I will talk to you soon, guys. Take care.